Hello, this is the general reading for Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, then it was for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it wasn't for you. This is a spread for relationships that Aries are having in their relationship. The top row is either them or their partner. The middle row is what's going on in the present moment between the relationship, and the last row is either you or your partner. You be able to know which one resonates with you. If you like, share and follow. I'll be very grateful, thank you. Now I'm just looking at the top row here, where I can see that with the Judgment card, some of you have had some reconciliation in the past. Could be with Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, but the relationship or the home was unstable in the past. Okay, might have been a committed relationship at one point or a marriage, but it's been unstable. In the present situation here with the Sun, it shows in the past you were happy. Some of you were dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, and the relationship was off balance. Someone was given more than the other. Somebody was even loving somebody else more than the other, and in that present moment the person felt like they got the wish. Could be with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, or their wish is to be with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. Or this person could also be overindulging in drink and food in excess. Okay. In their future cards, you know if it's you or your partner. Some of you could have been dealing with the Pisces in the past, but it also refers to the High Priestess, that some secret will be coming out, and they're not using, you or your partner's not using their intuition. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, and some of you are dealing with a Cancer, but it's not moving forward. It's showing that the person here who's not using their intuition is out of control with their emotions. The Empire's out of control with their business. Things are not very chaos here at this moment. This person is feeling not very in control at all, and it's because they're not using their intuition regarding the relationship they're in, rather than confront the person who they're not happy with, who was happy at one point in the past. They're drinking instead and pretending that they're happy. Okay. In the present moment in the relationship, some of you are dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. Could have been two people you had to choose between, or some of you were dealing with a Gemini, and some of you were dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who got pregnant, or with an older female mother figure who couldn't have children, or someone had a miscarriage, or somebody had an abortion in this love affair. It was a three-party situation here in the past. That's for some of you. Some of you have ended the relationship with a Gemini who is no longer pregnant, or they're not growing. There's no abundance. person could even be infertile. Okay? The ground, nothing to grow. So it didn't go forward. Didn't go forward with the pregnancy, didn't go forward with the relationship. It was ended in the past. Now, for the present moment, some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you could have been taking time out to heal, to forgive, to have patience. Could have been dealing with a Virgo. And after you come out of going within, you ended a friendship or relationship. Could be with a Virgo or a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer or Aquarius. For some of you. Some of you was your wish to be with a Virgo, and they ended the relationship. In the present future, some of you are standing your ground. Some of you are standing your ground, defending yourself. Could be with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Some of you have got choices. Some of you are decided to not be in a committed relationship and just have sex only relationships because you've got choices. Some of you felt like you needed to defend yourself with the choices you made for yourself. That could be going on in a relationship. But if you enter a relationship and you're free, I suppose you are free to do whatever you want. But some of you will be rushing back to a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. Some of you will not be so defensive. Okay? Now, for either you or your partner, some of you have ended the relationship because the wheel has turned, and it could have been with it would have been with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. If you felt trapped in the past, you're no longer feeling trapped. The blinders, you're taking the blinders off so you can see things you didn't see before, and you're setting yourself free. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you are going through a separation or arguments, disagreements in your marriage or your family, and you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra or Gemini who's coming in and wanting the truth or going to deliver the truth, because there's something incomplete with this relationship. So it's not ended because it seems like somebody will be going back around again or to get some truth. So it's not ended, this relationship yet, with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, because either this person's got Pisces in their chart and they're Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, but some secret's going to be coming out in the past. And when you go within after separating and you go within from people and actually meditate, there's something secret that you're going to get revealed to you regarding this Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. So I'm now going to get some clarifications on these cards. I'm going to use the Lenormand, why is there Four of Wands reversed for Aries and their relationship with Sun, Moon and Venus rising? You've got the Anchor. So in the past it was stable. Okay? In the past you had a stable relationship. Why is the Nine of Cups here for all Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus rising? You've got the Tree. So some of you are wishing for security, for this commitment, for stability in your life. Why is the Chariot reverse for Aries or their partner as a future card? You've got the, I don't know if it's the Moon or the Tower. I'll find out in a minute which one that is. So it seems like something that's gilded. Okay, let's find out. That's from your partners. Reveals that they're having a committed relationship, is grounded in the past here. It is got security. Someone is out of their control of their emotions here. Why is the Empress here reversed for the relationship between Aries and their partner? Got the staircase here. Okay. Two paths to take. You have to make a decision in the past. Or you both have to make a decision which path you're going to go down. Or make a decision to keep the baby or not keep the baby, or stay in the relationship or leave it. You have to choose. Why is there Two of Cups here for all Aries relationships? And you've got the Snake. Someone could have been sneaky around you. Could be a Virgo or an Aquarius. Like he was hoping for. Could have been hoping for an Aquarius, and you was hoping to go back to a Virgo, but it didn't work out. Relationship ended because it was a snake in the midst of it. Why is there Knight of Wands here for all Aries in their relationship? You have the Sun. Some of you be rushing in, probably to even a Leo or a fellow Aries, or it could be you just feeling happy within yourself after standing your ground and no longer confused. You know what you want. Okay. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries or their partner? I think it could be Aries' partner, so you could be at the top and this could be your partner, or vice versa. You'll know which one resonates with you. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries' partner? And you've got the Tower. Major change take place after coming out, after seeing, after the blindfolds were taken down, and you set yourself free. A major change. Why is the world incomplete for Aries' partner? Something's not complete. Someone's getting a gift. Okay, could be an apology. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aries' partner? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have the Whip and the Brush. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Compass. Okay. Let's read the Anchor. For in the past, for Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Glasses. Let's see what the anchor says. Take a drink first. We've got to read this. With stability and security, I bring peace of mind. I push you to persevere and help you reach your goal. Watch out for negative cards. They might shackle and pull you down a hole. In the original game instructions for the cards, which became the Lenormand's pattern, this is the most important sheet of the whole game. Insofar as one who comes to stay on this picture of hope has won the game and draws the whole cash box or deposit. The anchor is the traditional symbol of hope or faith and comes before death, a cross. Okay, so it shows in the past here that some of you were having hope in your family, in the home, in your marriage, after reconciliating with the family. Okay, the anchor offers stability and security, being confident that your hard work will pay off in the long term. The anchor of the Revere is adorned with two fish symbolizing abundance and wealth in the Lenormands. This is a card of assurance. You are protected in times of need. Okay, so it shows the financial abundance in the family, so you are protected. In the past, there's been some reconciliation with families, might have been some legacy or finance that's been passed down. Some of you might even be dealing with Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus that was in a marriage and it was committed in a committed relationship in the past, or a marriage. Okay, so in the past you was in a commitment. In the present you've got the tree, the 5. Yes, you got the tree. I'm here to stay and grow. I'm the health of your body, mind and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When the negative cards are closed, pack some tissue for the nose. Okay? So, you've got the tree. It's a sign of health and longevity and imperative to put down one's roots to ensure a secure future. The card presence could indicate a health condition that is inherited. Right? So here, when you are happy here in the past, but there's no instability in the relationship, your wish is for it's about your health. So your partner or yourself could be wishing for health. Okay? In the past they're financially abundant in the past and they've got security in the home, family. But in this present moment they may be going through a health issue, so they are actually having faith and praying for their health. The sign of health and longevity and the imperative to put down one's roots to ensure a secure future. The card present could indicate health conditions that is inherited. Combine this card with the previous cards of the house and we have Tree House that speaks of security but great family responsibility and possibly ill health through stress. Okay? So if it's not you, then it's your partner who's ill and going through a stressful moment right now. The tree here also depicts the tree of life, a spiritual symbol that has its roots in the most ancient civilization. Whether it's Babylonian, Egyptian or Jewish images of the tree, it speaks here of antiquity and ancient roots. The card meaning can also be seen in a rainbow, perhaps suggesting that true health is to be found in aligned ourselves between that which is above and that which is below. The harmony of colours reflecting through the tree symbolises the holistic nature of the healing and life itself. Okay, so if it's not you that's ill at this moment, it's your partner, Aries, who in the past was happy, but there was in a relationship that wasn't give and take. Someone was giving more than the other, or somebody loved somebody more than the other. Okay, could be a wish now for them to have faith in their health, because somebody's ill right now. Okay, you now go into the future where if it's not you, your partner is not using their intuition. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, some of you are dealing with the Aries, and some of you are dealing with the Cancer. What it's showing here is through not using your intuition, some secret's going to come out that's going to make it unbalanced in your own business, in your own self, Aries. That's going to cause you to be kind of a control freak, a bully. Your emotions are all over the place. You've got no control of your emotions. Okay. 38 is... That's the new one to me. Bridges. Okay. So since some of you who are not listening to your intuition, you're not in control of your emotions, you're not moving forward, right? You come across bridges, right? Near or far, wide or narrow, steep or straight are some of my traits, but in whatever form, I am your connection to the places, people or points in time. I can span the spaces that separate you. I am shorten the distance that can bring you together. So some of you could be emotionally out of control regarding a water sign, Pisces, Cancer. Or if it's not that, then you've got water in your chart. You may have Cancer and Pisces in your chart, but you're very emotional at this moment in time, Aries. Well, you're going to be in the future if you're not now. A symbol of transition and overcoming obstacles in your way. The Bridges card acts as a way to cross a divide and thereby opens up new opportunities. It's something that assists you in getting to a destination. This card is a significant addition to the Lenormand deck because it offers a solution to a problem by helping to bridge a gap. For example, in the combination of the cross, bridges, suffering, overcome, right? However, if the bridges card lies behind the other combination, if it's warning you not to burn your bridges, as there will be not going back on the decision. The Bridges card of the collided reverse spans impossible mountains. It can mitigate against the mountains card and can provide new passage indicated by the cards around it. The card can mean reconciliation, connection or building bridges between people. In another sense, the bridge is a place of assassination, brief interludes and meetings. If combined with time, a very brief meeting is indicated, and with the letter and ring, it suggests a quick resolution to a contractual issue. Alright? So, it's telling you there may be some reconciliation. Some of you will be returning, Aries, to either a Pisces, Aries, or Cancer if you've got that in the chart, for reconciliation. Because you want security, you want this, or your partner does, wants this stable life, wants a reconciliation. But your partner at this moment is going through a health issue. Right, I'm going to read Compass. Should have read that as the override reading for it. as that was the bottom of the deck. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll read it after I go through the cards, since that's at the bottom of the deck. What's going on in your present moment regarding your relationship? Okay. You have the, it looks like staircase. Alright, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus female. Let's see. In the past. Yeah. Could have been some separation between you. This person could have got pregnant or had an abortion in the past, or a miscarriage, or it was an older female who couldn't have kids. Okay, you've got 22. So, choice. In the past you have a choice. Okay, this represents choice. After this relationship ends, you go back to having choices, decisions and choices, because a person could have happened to make a choice between keeping the baby or not keeping the baby, or staying in a relationship or not staying in a relationship. Decisions and choices are what I offer. Alternative directions are what I argue. I speak in multiple and double, and when I'm in a relationship I might be trouble. Okay, so it's letting you know there's decisions that here that you made and choices that you made. Okay, and because some of you were juggling or seeing more than one person, trouble came out of this. Because especially for those who was in a relationship, it might be trouble because someone got pregnant while they was with somebody in a relationship in the past. Okay, male or female. You then got the star card where it was hope. You was in the past, you was healing, you was forgiveness, there was patience. Okay, could be with a Virgo. Some of you came out after isolating yourself, and you actually ended the relationship. Could have been with a Virgo, Pisces or Scorpio or Aquarius, because there was a snake. Here you got number 7, snake. Alright, what message do Aries need to hear regarding this snake? Watch out for me because I'm always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and I will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. So, someone who you're dealing with in this present moment is a snake in the mist there, Aries. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo that you've ended the relationship with. The game of hope makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of this dangerous snake. Be afraid, be very afraid, as betrayal may very well be in the cards where this card lies. Watch out for superficial person, one who's prone to be malicious, particularly when combined with a dog. Quite literally a bitchy best friend, meaning you harm. Let's just say here that duplicitous behavior and two-faced person could be a problem. The card warns you to be wary and watch where you tread. Okay, so some of you with the Lovers card here reverse could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, your snake here in the apple tree also alludes to Garden of Eden, the original breakup of the happy relationship we saw in the earlier cards, such as the house. The lemonade cards are firmly rooted in Christian traditions, such as the cross and even the park. It's seen in the original game as a biblical place, so be wary and look to the cards around the snake to see what is the nature of the evil in your situation. Okay, it's about the path you chose. You could have made a bad decision or a bad choice. Some of you is in going back, or some of you is in being tempted to go and say sleep out with somebody in a relationship and got somebody pregnant. It's also saying that this female around you could be a snake. Well, not could be, she's a snake. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with as well, because this person's two-faced. Okay? Fire. Aries, you need to go and defend yourself because of this, right? You have to fight off people and stand your ground, right? There may be several choices, but not all of them are good. You're no longer going to be confused. Some of you are confused at the moment, but when you come out of confusion, you're going to charge forward with passion. Okay? Some of you could be having to defend yourself from a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And some of you are got several choices and you don't want to be in a committed relationship in the future. You have card 31. Looks like the Sun to me. So you got the Sun, you got the Star, the Sun twice. So it shows in the future. Let's just make sure it's the right card. Yeah, it's the Sun. You're going to be happy. Once you stand your ground or happen to defend yourself regarding the choice you might have made with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer to go forward with this passionate new beginning, could be to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. I am the success, hear me roar. I control your ego and charisma. I boost your confidence and courage. I bring victory and glory. But be careful not to get too cocky or you'll be burned by arrogance like Icarus. Okay? The man who got so confident they flew too near to the sun. Okay? The solar phase as the moon that follows carries the essential nature of this card as a blessing, success and big luck. In this card we also see a scroll of time. As the sun marks the passing of the hours, the shadow falls upon the number 6, a solar number. The sun shines and everything under it lights grows. The card around this card in a reading will be well expected, and it bodes well at the end of a line of cards too. The light that shines from this sun card is energizing and revitalizing in nature. It can also signify the confidence to step out into the light by engaging with a project or taking a new direction. Aries, okay? Because it's showing after one door closes, another door opens, okay? But there is a snake in the mist, okay? Person could be pretending to be a friend, could be a Gemini, but a two-face, okay? Alright, could be Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, but Aquarius comes up, Gemini comes up. It could even be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, with a fire sign, okay? Or they could have air in the chart. But you will be happy after you close one door and open another. Okay? This person could have been blocking you all the time, the snake in the mist, or blocking your relationship with going forward in your life. Okay? Some of you who were dealing with a Virgo who was a snake, or they have Earth in the chart, or you were dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Now, for you or your partner, you've got card 19, which is, let's see, the Tower. So either you or your partner had a tower incident in the past. You'll know if it resonates with you or not. Okay. Corporation, organization, institutions and governments come under my influence. I am boundaries and restrictions, so be mindful of isolation. I describe your ambitions as well as your expectations, and let's not forget who's higher education. Some of you may have gone back to school to go and say get an extra skill. Some of you could be in prison, so there could have been a restriction. Some of you could have been in prison in the past year, or going to prison, or just coming out of prison. Some of you, because it shows the wheel has turned, there's been some completion, so you've done your time, so you're moving forward, or it's going to be a long time before you can actually make a offer of commitment, because some of you have been in prison, and some of you will be getting release. Some of you will be going to prison, some of you will be getting release. Okay. Unlike the Tower in the Tarot, the Lenormand Tower is a symbolic of structure that offers protection and security. In the game of hope, it is a watchtower built on high ground for surveillance over the countryside beyond. In current times, it may relate to a border control or a control of passage to a city. As such, they have multiple meanings ranging from authority to education to places of power and legal dealings. The Tower then is set of power and often means bureaucracy. When combined with a letter, its dreaded form to be completed even worse when accompanied by the snake. Read the small print of that insurance policy. So you have the snake here, but you're telling you to be careful. Is there any paperwork? Read the small print, Aries. Okay? In some books, it can be a symbolic of a place of isolation, such as a hermitage. It then carries occult meaning, and the remote tower of the Revere also has this connotation. It is sometimes within oneself that the watch needs turning. So some of you need to change. You need to change from the inside out, not from what's going on outside. Some of you may be going through a major transformation in the past, after getting a completion with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, and finally taking the blindfold and setting yourself free. Some of you went through a major change, a transformation. Okay? Could be you or your partner. You know which one resonates with you. You then also went through a separation in your marriage or your relationship, or there was some arguments in the family. Could be with Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, or over Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. And because it was incomplete, it hasn't been completed. Whatever it is between you is going to return, because the relationship with this Aquarius, Libra or Gemini probably got water in the chart, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. You have to return to, and you've got the flower, number 9. Yeah, you got flowers. Beauty and happy face is what I bring. I am the gift that warms your heart. I'm your recovery and your well-being. No matter what card is before me, I will always change it positively. Okay? So even having that tower moment, once you've got these flowers now, it's going to make it okay, even when you're having a rope. Okay? And a brush. Okay? So, what is it like when someone gives you a gift? This card is the fragrant smell of joy and happiness, a show of appreciation that could be on its way. The image here of bouquet of pink tulips speaks the language of flowers. In the Victorian era, flowers were used as a medium of communication. They became the code of lovers, a perfect way to covertly express love, passion and appreciation. Long before the Victorian period, the highly valued tulip was considered so desirable it induced a phenomenon known as tulip mania. Thus, the presence of this card signifies a valuable gift that is to be given or received. That the label here contains the name of the deck is a nod to earlier decks that often have the publisher's stamp embossed on one of the cards. Several early Lenormand decks contain the city flag of the publisher on the ship card, for example. When combined with a card such as the rider or the letter, the flower card may serve as a beautiful invitation. If also combined with a park, it will be an invitation to a party. If it were the tower, it might mean more unwelcome invitation to a hospital appointment. At least you'll get flowers in your room. So, some of you will be sending flowers to your partner because you think your partner's not well, like I said. Okay? Your partner's going through some health issues at this moment. And some of you will be sending a gift of flowers for a get well. Okay. Or it could have been a friend of yours, if not your partner. It could even be a mother that's not well that you'll be sending flowers to. Okay. Or your baby mother who's probably had a miscarriage that you could be sending flowers to. Okay? It could be you being pregnant or your partner. You'll know who it resonates with. Okay. Now, you got, for your future card, you got the whip and the brush, number 11. The birch and the brush, that they call it. The birch and the broom. Be warned of high temper. I bring conflict and strife. You'll find me in the competition because I work with repetition. Arguments and quarrels are my pattern, but I'm not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or in a lusty bed on a whim. Whoa, okie dokie. So some of you who was dealing with Pisces, that secret came out, who is now gone within, who's probably ill at this moment, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who you'll be taking a gift of flowers to. Okay? A crack of the whip will be The birch broom is one of the troublesome cards in Lenormand's. Unlike in tarot, there are definitely favourable and unfavourable cards in the system. Where the birch comes, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. The card is trouble, strife, disharmony, conflict, arguments, and all things stressful, particularly when seen with the birds. Okay? But I don't see no gossip on here at the moment. So you might have some conflict with the Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and or someone's ill. Could be a Pisces. Could be you're gonna have some argument because you sent a gift to a friend and the Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini didn't like it. A crack of the whip will be exerted either by you or against you. The revere depicts the curling whip and the birch, a bundle of branches tightly bound which was used to reprimand and castigate. Birching was used in France during the French Revolution and during the time of Mile Lenormand herself. In its most positive sense, we have here a card calling us to bring our forces and attention together, to get focused and to get all our ducks in a row. Okay? So this is a card of telling you, say it's time to go and say get all your ducks, put your basically get your house in order. So either you're sick or your partner is sick, but it's telling you to get your house in order. Okay? After you're going to get something, there's going to be a tower moment. That's going to be taken, it's going to be a major change. That someone's going to fall ill. Could be a mother figure, baby mother. Okay, but something Aries is going to take place here, major. Right, what I'm seeing here on the board is in the past you were in a stable relationship. Then some of you had to choose a path or make a decision or a choice between somebody could be pregnant or keeping the baby, not keeping the baby, or choosing between two people. Okay, that was in a relationship or in a marriage that was stable, that you had to choose between your stable partner and somebody else. And it was a tower moment here because you ended one relationship with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, and it was a major change because your blindfolds were now no longer blinding you. You could see what was going on now and you cut yourself loose and set yourself free. So it was a major change. Now, in your present moment, it shows that you want stability. You was happy in the past, but there was no give and take in this relationship, and you wish for stability in your life. And in doing so, your future card shows that there was some secret that's come out. Could have been from a Pisces. It shows here that either your company, if it's your own business, that wasn't running properly. There could have been some form of manipulation and control going on by an Aries, or who are Cancer in the chart, or dealing with a Cancer that wasn't going forward in the relationship. And you had to go within. Let's check that one. Yeah, some reconciliation after something secret comes out, because you're in control of your emotions. So you either had some epiphany or some spiritual enlightenment after you went within, that you realize, say, that you want to reconciliate. Could be with a Pisces or a Cancer or an Aries, or they may have that in their chart. But the center of the issue is this snake in a relationship. In this present moment, you're dealing with a Virgo or an Aquarius that you hope for, or you're healing in the past, just coming out after going within and isolating yourself, okay, to finally end a relationship with a Virgo, and she was a snake. But it shows once you do that, you're going to stand your ground. Probably be with Aries or Sagittarius regarding a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, by the choices you're going to make. You're going to rush forward passionately for your happiness with the sun. Okay. 31. But it's telling you to control your ego, not to get too cocky, okay? Don't think you can rush into people's life and out And if you're just running in for sex, okay, it's telling you to be careful not to get too cocky. You'll be burned by your arrogance. Because just like Isaac, you got too near to the sun. Okay? So be careful there in this relationship, Aries. Don't get cocky. Now, in the past it shows here, for your partner or yourself, you know which one resonates with you. Like I said, is that you had the completion with the Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. You then took the blindfolds off and you was able to see you wasn't trapped and set yourself free. And it was a tower moment because it became a major change. You then realized that your family, you separated from your family, and then you were either yourself who taken on the Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, or somebody wanted to speak the truth, to rush in to save this marriage or family breakup because it was incomplete. There was something that needed to be said, something that needed to be heard, something that needed to be spoken, and in doing so found out somebody was ill and was a gift that was given or received. Okay, someone got ill and the family rushed in after news got around to go and bring a gift. It could be to do with a Pisces or some secret coming out of a Pisces being ill, who may have Aquarius, Libra or Gemini in their chart, because then we have the broom, which is number 11. Yeah. Then you had the broom, where there was some high temper, brings conflict and strife, but with the flower being there, any strife or tower moment, it limits how bad it could really be. Okay? So that's the goodness about having the flower. Because it says, you'll bring conflict, strife, you'll find me in a competition because I work with repetition. Arguments and quarrels are my patient, but I'm not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or lusty bed off a whim. So some of you could be very sporty, like to go into the gym, like to go and say workout, and if it's not a workout, you'll find you that you could be quite promiscuous. Okay? Yeah. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, but you got a snake in your midst. Okay? So now I'm going to give a card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. What further message do Aries need to know regarding their relationship? Oh yeah, I'll have to read that compass one in a minute. Some of these need to share love, Aries. Some of you need to heal. Some of you are not well. And it's not you being your part, but somebody right now is not well. They could be even be in hospital, they could not in prison. Okay? And you need to follow the rules and regulations. Someone will be getting a gift of flowers or get well cards. Yes, you got rest and reconsider. Bottom of the deck, you have change your focus. Aries, let me read them to you. Okay. unpredictable. There it is, yeah. Let's see. Number 9, rest. Now this could be you or your partner that's ill here. Okay? But this reading's for Aries. Rest and recover. What that be under? Rest and recover. Okay. Found it. See, I just want to check what it's under for all Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus. This is a spiritual message for all Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. It speaks about fatigue, perseverance and strength and recharge. Sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationship just seems like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than you share, and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know that those past sorrows have made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. This is a good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you recharge yourself, you'll be stronger, clear-headed and confident, ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. So some of you are going to make yourself ill if you don't rest up, okay, and take care of yourself and go within or go without. Let go and let God. You also got change your focus. Right? The key words are disappointment, loss, shift and appreciation. Okay. This is regarding your emotions, Aries. Some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How to deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret the decision you made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected it, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Taking charge of your own happiness is key here. Focus on what you have and thankful for and attract more of the same. Aries, this is my reading for you, because some of you are still stuck on a past relationship that didn't go the way you wanted. Like I said, let go, let God. You know, it wasn't for you. If it was for you, then it would be still there with you now. Okay? Sometimes people come into our life for a reason, to teach you something about ourselves. Some people come into our life for a season, for a reason. Okay? But it doesn't mean to say that you sit there just focusing on what you lost. Because sometimes you miss out on the things that are in front of you, or people's trying to offer you love and you're turning your back on it because you're still feeling sad about what's already gone. The time you're thinking about this person, they've moved on. They're even sleeping at night time. You're not sleeping. Okay? It ain't for you to hold on to anybody, because everything's temporary. People come into our life to teach you something, so you can't hang on to people. You know, if people was hanging on to each other, some people don't even recover from death. Okay, when they lose somebody in death. But the whole point, this is all part of life. Even death is part of life. That's a begin and have to be an ending. As above, so below. Okay, I'm going to read this last card that was at the bottom of the deck, which was a compass for all Aries. And that card is number 42, I think it is. Yeah. Compass. I am here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with direction and a path so you don't stray. The compass card is an indicator of direction one is meant to go. It can represent someone or something that provides guidance and helps direct you towards a goal. The card urges you to examine the points of the focus of your undertaking. Look where the needle is pointed. Other nearby cards can provide insight as your direction and your destination. Whether you are facing a mountain or a choice, you need to stop to get your bearings and make a plan. This card advises you to not proceed blindly without direction. Know where you are going, but also why you're going and what you expect to find. The compass card represents the many things that can guide you on your path. This card is a reminder to notice and heed the signs and symbols you might see along the way. Pay particular attention to the cards that relate to travel and movement, such as a rider, which you have here, which is Knight of Wands, the ship and the stork. The compass may also point to a feedback other people's offer you. Listen to your gut to determine who might be your true north and those who might be too eager to give advice and seek control. You can listen to others' suggestions, but you do not always have to follow it. Look to the key and stars for further clarity and guidance. Okay? Like I said, some of you have to choose a path, choose between two people, but you have to make a decision. Some of you's been sitting on the fence long enough and need to make a decision. You're either in or you're out, you're going forward, or you decide to go by yourself, but you need to make a decision. And you need to let your partner know. But if you're feeling ill, for some of you are ill, or your partner is ill, or you both are ill, mirror, mirror, okay? I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angel by Doreen Virtue for Aries, because Aries saying that you need to change your focus. Something you're not seeing, something, like I said, once these blindfolds have come off, if it's not happened yet, there's something you're not seeing that you need to see. There is a snake in your mist. Okay? What other message does Aries with Sun, Moon and Venus need to know? Okay. You've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And also you got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. As well as romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So for Aries, when you actually close one door, another door will open. Because at the bottom of the deck you got, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So you've already met the person that you're supposed to be. So when you are still focused on your past relationship, It's showing that you've already met the person that you're really supposed to be with, not the one that you're actually supposed to let go of. Okay? For all Aries, I send you love and light. Please like, share and follow. Namaste.